There's a silent truth in human psychology that most people ignore. Women don't randomly fall for older men. The attraction follows a pattern. A pattern built on biology, emotion, and something even deeper: masculine stability. Today, we're breaking this down through psychology, evolution, and Stoic wisdom, so you finally understand why women naturally gravitate toward older men. This is not a story of age. It's a story of mindset, wisdom, and emotional control. Stoics believed that a man who can master his impulses, his anger, and his desires becomes desirable. Not because he's older, but because he's in control. And control is rare. And whatever is rare becomes valuable. So let's explore why women prefer older men, and how any man, regardless of age, can develop these same qualities. For thousands of years, women have evolved to look for one thing in a partner: security. Not just financial security, emotional security, psychological security. A man who doesn't break under pressure. Older men often give off this energy naturally. They've seen life. They've made mistakes. They don't panic in small situations. A Stoic would say, "A calm mind is a fortress." Women are drawn to this fortress because it makes them feel safe, not controlled, but protected. Younger men often react. Older men usually respond. This difference alone can change attraction instantly. Real confidence doesn't come from looks or muscles. It comes from experience. Older men have failed, succeeded, lost, rebuilt, learned. Each experience gives a man something younger men struggle to have: certainty. Not the loud, bragging type of certainty. The quiet, grounded confidence that says, "I know who I am." Women instantly feel this energy. It's calming. It's masculine. It's attractive. Younger men often try to impress. Older men simply exist with assurance, and that is far more powerful. One thing women dislike most is emotional chaos. Mood swings, jealous behavior, insecurity, overreacting. Older men usually develop emotional maturity because they've lived through storms. They don't shout. They don't chase. They don't beg. They don't compete. They don't fear losing someone because they've already survived loss before. Stoicism teaches you have power over your mind, not outside events. Women subconsciously sense when a man has mastered his emotions because emotional stability makes them feel calm. And calmness is a deeply attractive trait. Indecisive men repel women. Strong direction attracts them. Older men usually know what goals they have, what they stand for, what they will tolerate, what they will never accept. This clarity makes them appear masculine and dependable. Younger men often explore. Older men commit to a path, and that certainty is attractive. A man with direction makes a woman feel she is joining a journey, not wandering into confusion. Older men don't play silly games. They don't give mixed signals. They don't ghost. They don't act mysterious to seem interesting. They communicate directly and calmly. Women value this more than most men realize. Stoic rule: say only what must be said. This means no drama, no emotional pressure, just clarity. And clarity is rare in modern dating, which makes older men stand out naturally. A man who can control himself is always attractive. Older men often have discipline, patience, financial stability, better habits, more emotional control, refined choices. Women subconsciously sense when a man has control over his impulses. Youth wants everything fast. Age understands the value of slow, strategic decisions, and that is deeply attractive. Women don't want older men because they're fatherly. They want the energy, leadership, protection, guidance, wisdom, emotional steadiness. This energy calms the feminine. It makes her feel like she is with someone who can guide, not dominate, lead, not control. This is not about age, it's about presence. Older men rarely chase validation. They are not glued to their phones waiting for a message. They don't crumble when someone pulls away. They already have a life. Their attention is rare. Their time is valuable. This makes women value them. Neediness kills attraction. Self-sufficiency multiplies it. Older men don't want useless arguments. They avoid drama. They know when to walk away. They don't try to win every fight. Women love peace in relationships. A man who creates calmness becomes irresistible. Stoic men weren't necessarily older, but they behaved like older men. Marcus Aurelius became emperor young, yet he carried the calm energy of wisdom. Stoicism says a man must develop virtue, self-control, emotional discipline, purpose, responsibility, calmness under pressure. These traits make a man attractive regardless of age. Older men simply develop them faster. Any man can develop these traits through self-discipline, emotional control, purpose, and wisdom.